Level 1, Members. At the entry level, your days begin very early, sometimes as early as 4 a.m. Instead of carrying weapons or taking on important assignments, your role is focused on basic tasks. You clean shared spaces, wash vehicles for senior members, and run errands when needed. At this stage, you are not seen as a full member yet. Senior figures often pay little attention, and the work is unpaid. Living conditions can be difficult with several people sharing small spaces. It requires patience, discipline, and quiet observation. Those who stay committed use this time to learn, work hard, and wait for the opportunity to prove their value. Level 2, Junior Leaders. At Level 2, everything begins to change. You are no longer the person scrubbing floors or running small errands. Now you're trusted with responsibility. As a junior leader, your main mission is simple: make money and maintain control. You organize underground card games, watch over empty warehouses, and visit construction sites to ensure they use your organization's trucks and services. If a rival group tries to operate in your area, it becomes your job to push them out. Slowly, you start to feel powerful. You dress sharper, walk with confidence, and younger recruits begin to follow your orders. But there's an important rule: the money isn't truly yours. Each week, a large portion must be handed to the senior members as their share. One mistake, one hidden dollar, and trust disappears. Meanwhile, police start recognizing your face, making you the first person blamed when trouble begins. Level 3, Younger Brothers. At Level 3, you are no longer running around the streets completing small tasks. You are now considered a younger brother, a position that must be earned through loyalty and discipline. Perhaps you spent time in prison and proved your commitment by staying silent and protecting the group. At this stage, you become a mentor to new recruits. You teach them the rules, the traditions, and how to handle situations with calm authority. Level 2, members bring their earnings to you, and you manage the money before passing the rest to senior leaders. You may oversee a small territory or several businesses. You are respected, but you still carry responsibility when conflicts arise. Level 4, Deputy. At Level 4, you step into the role of a deputy, assisting the leaders who oversee the younger members. Your responsibilities change significantly. Instead of handling street-level conflicts, you now work in a more organized and strategic environment. The focus shifts from physical work to management and coordination. You may help oversee legitimate businesses, such as trucking companies or waste disposal firms. To the public, these appear like ordinary companies, but within the organization, they also serve administrative and financial purposes. You manage operations, schedules, and important arrangements. Logistics also become part of your duties. When senior leaders travel to meetings or events, you help organize transportation, routes, and security details. You carry multiple phones for different responsibilities and must stay organized. Your main role is ensuring everything runs smoothly and efficiently. Level 5. Deputy Headquarters Chief. At Level 5, you serve as the Deputy Headquarters Chief, responsible for managing office operations and coordinating with legal advisors. When a member faces legal trouble, you quickly arrange proper representation. You also oversee the protection of sensitive information, ensuring documents and records are carefully handled to maintain privacy and security. Level 6, Underboss Aide. As an aide to the underboss, you stand in a position of serious responsibility. The underboss is the second in command of the entire organization, and your role is to help carry out his strategy and expand the family's influence. From high offices overlooking the city, you study the streets below like a map of opportunities. Entire neighborhoods, businesses, and territories are part of a larger plan. Several crews now report directly to you, each responsible for their own operations. They bring their earnings to you, and you organize the flow of money before passing it upward to the underboss. Your work is no longer about force. It is about strategy and expansion. When you identify a new territory controlled by a smaller rival group, you approach it carefully. Instead of rushing into conflict, you rely on patience and planning. Business deals, property purchases, and financial pressure slowly weaken the competition. Eventually, a meeting takes place. In a quiet, respectful setting, you offer a simple choice: cooperate and join the organization, or step aside. Often the rival group chooses cooperation, and the territory becomes part of the family without a single fight. With your position comes influence, wealth, and respect. You move through the city in style and confidence. But the higher you rise, the more carefully you must act. The underboss watches closely, expecting loyalty, discipline, and results. Success is important, but drawing too much attention can be just as dangerous. Level 7. Operations Chief. You become the Operations Chief, one of the most critical positions in the organization. By this point, your role has completely shifted from physical action to strategic leadership. You are no longer the one carrying out missions on the streets. Instead, you are the person who plans, coordinates, and oversees every move. Your office becomes a command center. A large map of the city lies across the table, marked with territories, businesses, and important locations. Every street corner represents influence, opportunity, or risk. Senior members come to you for decisions because your instructions determine how the organization responds to challenges. When a rival group begins pushing into your territory, the situation quickly becomes serious. Two of your members are attacked and tensions rise. Now, the responsibility to respond falls on you. You call in trusted crew leaders and assign them specific roles. Each team receives clear instructions, and you make sure everyone understands the plan. Once the teams leave, you remain behind, monitoring the operation. Communication is constant. Updates from lookouts, reports from different crews, and alerts from contacts across the city. You must stay calm and focused because one mistake could put many people at risk. During a tense moment, police activity suddenly increases near one of the teams. You quickly analyze the situation using the city map and redirect them through another route. At the same time, you arrange for another crew to create a distraction across town, pulling attention away from the area. The pressure eases, and your team manages to move safely. For several days, you work almost without sleep, reviewing reports, making calls, and coordinating responses to protect your territory. Leadership at this level requires patience, quick thinking, and control. Eventually, the pressure fades when the rival leader decides to retreat from the conflict. The streets grow calm again. Your ability to manage the situation and protect the organization proves your value. Because of your success and loyalty, you are elevated to the next and even more powerful role. Level 8, Underboss. At level 8, you become the underboss, the second most powerful figure in the organization. While the boss remains the ultimate authority, you manage the daily operations, overseeing multiple regions, crews, and businesses. Your decisions control how the organization earns, grows, and maintains discipline. Meetings and financial reports dominate your routine. If a crew falls behind or a business underperforms, it's your responsibility to fix it. You assign managers, strengthen operations, and ensure every division functions efficiently. Beyond money, you handle relationships with partners, politicians, and community figures, approving major investments and projects. Your most critical role is protecting the boss. Law enforcement constantly watches, and you act as a shield, coordinating legal teams and internal security to keep the organization safe. The position brings wealth, respect, and authority. But even at this level, one truth remains. You are still one step from the top. Level 9, Supreme Boss, the father of the organization. 20 men kneel before you, heads bowed in respect. You don't need to raise your voice for anyone to obey. Your orders ripple through the network, carried out without question. You are untouchable, a ghost. No cash touches your hands, and layers of loyal subordinates insulate you from the street-level operations. Your power stretches across cities and regions. You meet with heads of rival families, negotiate alliances, and enforce the organization's dominance. With a map in front of you, you divide territories like a chessboard, deciding who prospers and who falters. Every decision carries weight. A wrong move can cost money, loyalty, or even lives. Yet control comes at a cost. Trust is scarce. Even your closest friends may covet your position. Law enforcement monitors your every move. You cannot step outside freely. Security cameras and guards surround your home. You live in constant vigilance. Wealth, respect, and influence are yours, but freedom is gone. There is no retirement. You are the boss for life, and this kingdom, dangerous as it is, cannot be abandoned. Level 10, Legend. At level 10, you are more than a boss. You are a legend, an icon whose name commands fear and respect across generations. You are untouchable, untouchable even in myth. Your influence stretches beyond territories, businesses, and families. Your legacy shapes the organization itself. Your word is law, whispered only to your underboss, carried out flawlessly without your direct involvement. You no longer worry about money, manpower, or street-level conflicts. Entire regions operate according to systems you designed. Rival families fear your reach. Leaders seek your counsel. Even enemies respect your power. Every move you make is calculated, precise, and immortalized in the organization's history. Yet even at this height, life is unyielding. You are surrounded by security, constantly watched, never entirely free. Trust is nearly impossible. Betrayal lurks at every corner. Freedom, leisure, and peace do not exist. You do not retire. Your throne is eternal, and your decisions echo far beyond your lifetime. To reach this level is to become a living legend, a figure whose authority, fear, and respect will never fade, shaping the organization forever.